For the people who don't know what systemic constellations is, what would that mean for just the average audience member?
Yeah, the average person would find that it's systemic or family constellations is a set of guiding principles. I actually call it best practice in family and relationship systems, but it's a therapeutic approach or a theoretical approach. It's a way to look at often hidden dynamics that inhibit a relationship from flourishing. There are certain principles that, if followed, will support and nourish and strengthen a relationship in family systems or organizations, and some really clear dynamics that, if they playing out, will hinder and sabotage relationships. So you get a really clear picture of what works and what doesn't for healthy family systems, for and within healthy family systems or organizations, we know that they don't continue forever. You know, we belong in a family system and we can never unbelong. But in a marriage or in a business partnership, it's dependent on our agreement and our compliance with the values or commitments that were made. So systemic constellations is profound in its capacity to give an understanding of what creates good beginnings for relationships or businesses, what works to serve it to flourish, and also, importantly, and Barbara, an area that you beautifully work in, I understand, is in divorce, guiding people through healthy divorce. The principles in systemic constellations are profound in helping people understand good endings and how best to support children. I cannot tell you, in the years that I've been in practice, and I hope I'm answering your question, Andrew, the number of relationships that do end, of course, and that have these really difficult, torturous step parenting relationships or contentious divorces around so many things. And there are some really beautiful principles when applied from systemic constellations that can provide really good endings, and importantly provide a beautiful environment for the next relationship to flourish. Because if we don't have a good ending, and if we don't have a healthy, respectful co-parenting dynamics, the children lose, the individual people that have parted lose, and the next relationship loses and doesn't flourish. And there's this horrendous loss of joy and aliveness and potential that doesn't happen because people don't know that they don't know that what they're doing is operating from a mindset that's really closed, limited, and archaic, shall we say.
Well, I think Andrew and I have talked about this a lot, about just unconscious uncoupling. And also, just to speak to what you were saying about how children will act out what's unresolved between the parents. And that's come up a few times. And like you said, I was really attracted to this work because I thought, wow, how can this serve families that are getting divorced? When you use that systemic lens, it changes everything.